A strike cruiser is the second major type of starship usually deployed by the chapter fleet of the Adeptus Astartes. While the Space Marine chapter only rarely deploys the might of a powerful and usually quite ancient battle barge, Adeptus Astartes strike cruisers are a more common sight, though anything to do with the Space Marines is still a rare event in the galaxy. Often the arrival of a Space Marine strike cruiser is enough in and of itself to quell the defiance of a star system rebelling against the Emperor. The Astartes are quick to act if the surrender of the Emperor's foes is not rapid and immediate. Strike cruisers are fast, lightly armed starships which mass slightly less than the Imperial Navy's Dauntless-class light cruisers. Their primary function is to provide rapid response, as they are usually the first Imperial defenders to arrive at a threatened Imperial world. Strike cruisers are capable of carrying one full company of Space Marines, as well as all of their needed armoured support vehicles, and have been known to deploy their full contingent of Astartes within only 20 minutes of their arrival in orbit around a target planet. Like battle barges, strike cruisers do not represent a single class of Imperial starship or a specific, standardized configuration of weapons systems and other capabilities, but actually represent a large range of different Space Marine starships in the light cruiser tonnage class that are used for the same basic tasks. Firstly, strike cruisers must be fast, with a substantial troop transport capacity and multiple means for delivering troops to a planetary surface rapidly, whether that be through the use of teleporters, drop pods, or launch bays equipped with Thunderhawk gunships. Within the demands of these basic operational parameters, strike cruisers can actually take a wide array of different physical forms, although most of them have become outfitted with the mighty bombardment cannon to support landing troops from orbit. The Grey Knights, perhaps the most elite and secretive of the Space Marine chapters, maintain their base on Saturn's moon of Titan within the solar system itself, close to Mars and the primary shipyards of the Adeptus Mechanicus, so their strike cruisers are highly advanced vessels, utilizing the most advanced weapons, armor, and warp drives, as well as incredibly effective void shields and other systems available to the Imperium. Even by the already high technological standards of the Space Marines, the Grey Knight strike cruisers are piloted by the most elite and finest navigators in the Imperium, capable of navigating efficient courses through the chaotic warp. The Grey Knight's fleet is based at the Broadsword Station, located in orbit above the moon Titan. Other Astartes chapters also possess widely differing forms of strike cruiser, each shaped by the chapter's centuries-long traditions and varying tactical doctrines. The strike cruisers pictured here simply represent several possibilities for this wide array of physical differences. The conception of the strike cruiser is believed to rely heavily on the original plans for the Ebon Drake, a new type of vessel originally called an assault cruiser that was developed by the 18th Legion, the Salamanders, a scant few years before the start of the Horus Heresy. Allegedly, the Primarch Vulcan himself had a hand in the Ebon Drake's creation, and also gifted its plans to several of the other Primarchs and their legions. But only a few prototypes were built before the galaxy was engulfed in civil war. It would not be before the beginning of the Great Scouring in 019 M31, when the victorious Loyalists set out to purge the galaxy of the traitor legions, that the Ebon Drake's design was refined in preparation for the construction of similar vessels for the newborn Adeptus Astartes chapters of the Second Founding.